I just tried to record a vlog entry, that was a bunch of my opinions on how space and time and all that kind of crap work. And it was one of the worst things I've ever put on video. Not only was it just probably just plain wrong with the information I had on there, but it was god awful. I mean, I sat there and tried to edit something together, and very quickly I decided it wasn't going to work out. Time does not exist. Time is an illusion. What we call time is our perception of change in the universe. There's not a flowing of time like a river or rain or anything of that nature. There is simply the act of something changing. Another thing I have today, they came out with a new flashlight. It has a metal bezel, a steel bezel, excuse me, not instead of aluminum. It's brighter and has a slightly different LED in it, so it's brighter with the same battery and everything. And it is just, and the bezel allows filters. Remember all of the times that I've sat here and I made reflectors for this thing? I went and found a red filter to slip over top of it. Well, now the next version of this that they sell an $11 kit that comes with a diffuser, and it comes with a couple of filters, a blue, green, and red filter. So the light is $10 more than I paid for this one, and the filters are another $11. And I'm sitting there thinking about, you know, let's see, I can hit up my one side of the family for $50 for another side of the family for $50, you know. So my birthday is coming up pretty soon, so I may try to worm my way into people's hearts to send me a couple of bucks so I can buy the new flashlight, because I do use that thing every single day. So this is the XT10 from Colaris, and the next one is called the XT11. I mean, they just knew it was the exact same light, one notch better. They literally dialed this light up to 11, and they call it the XT11. It's kind of crazy. Natalie and the little one are off at a all-day birthday party. A friend of Ellie's is having a birthday party, so they're out having fun. I hope they're having a ball anyway. I have been batching it most of the day. I heard something about getting a home-cooked meal this evening, but it's getting kind of late and I don't see that happening. Something else I'm noticing about this new camera is it starts up a little bit zoomed in. So I don't know if that's because of the motion detection that it has or what the heck's going on with it, but it's really annoying. About the most spectacular thing that happened was a cruise ship went down. Significant human error, likely. It's like, oh my god, that's just ridiculous. I love that picture too. It's something else. What really sucks is a lot of people died in this tragedy, and a couple of things. The captain took off, and people were saying there was no one there to help us. So it sounds like the crew were the first ones off the ship. The years of chivalry are dead. One thing that's going to affect me, at least one thing that I need to know about, is the Texans lost. This is really depressing for a lot of people. They won their first game of the playoffs. They made it to the playoffs. That was actually really good. Some of the folks on Facebook were cheering the game, and then all of a sudden just nothing. That's usually a good sign, and sure enough they lost. I think it was 20-13 it said. But you know, they're still a pretty young team, and they did a pretty good job this season. I haven't watched a single game. I'm not a football guy, but you know what? I like the idea of having a football team in our city for some reason, and I like to hear people talking about something that they can all share. Something else you might notice: no more big bulky earphones. They weren't the best earphones in the world, and they died the same way all the cheap ones died. One speaker just kind of goes for a while, then it goes out, and then the other speaker goes out, and it's like right after it. And I've heard somewhere that you can actually solder the connections back together, but guess what? Kelly don't solder.